Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back, everybody. Here to Sharpsburg, Georgia at Mike's Magic Auto Detailing and Paint Correction. I can't remember the name of my own company, y'all. Look, after a couple hours of thunderstorms and rain, the sun is back. It encourages me to work late. Work late, work late, work late. Well, I was going to show you some scratches here, but we finished with this door. Turned out nicely. Got my little nano polisher, got up under here, all in those little nooks and crannies around that mirror there, all those little narrow spaces there with the little 3-inch polisher I showed you guys earlier. That front fender came out pretty nicely, but I'm gonna go back and tell y'all, show y'all if I can find a spot. This whole truck needs wet sanding. It does. It does. I'll show you. Just got an experiment. I wet sanded this little area right here, then compounded it and then polished it. It turned out pretty nice, even though you can still see this is where contaminants have embedded into the clear coat. See those little rings there? Probably some heavier duty wet sanding would remove that. I just used the 3000 as an experiment just because I wanted to. Although it's not part of my deal with the customer. Wentz, only thing we contracted for was a one-step polish. But sometimes I just can't help myself. Now, this side has not been wet sanded, and you can immediately see the difference. You can really see those deeply embedded circles and spots there. Although this has been polished, it's been compounded and then polished, you can really tell the difference from what it was over on that other side. I think he said he was going to come by here this afternoon. If he does, I will talk to him as to whether or not he wants to go to that level. You remember the hood, don't you? But what I wanted to show you guys was there's just another problem. Although this is not part of my deal, I can't help myself, folks. I don't know, y'all can see all of these scratches here. Oh my goodness. Some of those are pretty deep. It looks like they ran through some brush or something. And there's one, I've already polished this door, but there's one that's still showing right there. I'm gonna have to attack that. I just can't in good conscience leave it. There's a few deeper ones on this door that I was not able to get. But this is just, this whole panel here, this whole panel is scratched from about, say, here up. Some of these are pretty deep, some of them are not. But I already know from feeling of these, I was always taught you look at paint with your hands, not your eyes. Your eyes tell you what to feel of with your hands. But some of these are passing the fingernail test. But I already know that some of this is not going to come out with a polish. But I'm going to try that anyway, real quickly, just because you always try the least aggressive method first and see how it works. I'm already 90% sure I'm gonna need to go back with some wet sanding, which I am gonna do, even though I'm not getting paid for that. It's basically just a matter of time. You know, in my business, and as in most businesses, time is money. I've got 3 projects left that are waiting. Oh man, but you know what? They can just wait. I agreed to do this one first, so I am going to do the best job possible within the budget allowed. But, you know, if the husband comes by in a little while, as he said he might do, I will show him some of this stuff and talk to him about it. I'm not sure if it was my truck and I was paying for this that I would go to that level, but I can't leave this. I can't. I've got to improve that some. But we're going to try the buffing real quick. I'm going to try the dual action with that wool hybrid pad and some Sonax Max Cut compound and see what I get. And then I will take it from there, and I will come back later and advise you guys how this went. Okay. Everybody, oh boy, yep, Friday afternoon, y'all, Friday afternoon. I do appreciate everybody very, very much that has taken the time out to watch these videos, but I'm going to attack this even though it's my quitting time. I make a rule for myself, I don't work past a certain hour, but I do at least want to attack this with the pad and the compound and see what happens. The curiosity just, I can't take it. I can't take it. But thank you guys very much. I do appreciate y'all. I'll be back.